Welcome to our channel. In today's video, we will be discussing an exciting development that is set to enhance the capabilities of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. U.S. funding has made it possible for the completion of the PHP $1.3 billion Basa Air Base runway rehabilitation project. This significant upgrade will play a crucial role in improving the operational readiness of the Philippine military. The renovated runway will provide enhanced support for various aircraft, allowing for smoother takeoffs and landings, and reducing the risk of accidents. With the Basa Air Base runway rehabilitation, the Armed Forces of the Philippines will now have a more robust infrastructure to ensure the quick deployment of troops and equipment. This will greatly enhance their ability to respond to potential threats and support national security efforts. Additionally, the upgraded runway will facilitate increased collaboration between the Armed Forces of the Philippines and their U.S. counterparts. This partnership will further strengthen the two countries' defense ties, fostering greater cooperation and information sharing. The Basa Air Base runway rehabilitation project serves as a testament to the commitment of the United States to supporting the Philippines and ensuring their armed forces have the necessary resources for effective defense. We would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to all individuals involved in making this project a reality, especially to our U.S. allies for their generous funding. Thank you for watching our video. If you found this information useful, please consider subscribing to our channel for more updates on developments that impact national security and defense.
In this exciting video, witness the completion of the PHP $1.3 billion Basa Air Base runway rehab, a remarkable project funded by the United States. The improved runway, dedicated to the Armed Forces of the Philippines, marks a significant milestone in enhancing the country's military capabilities. Join us as we explore the tremendous efforts and coordination involved in this state-of-the-art rehabilitation. From runway resurfacing to advanced equipment installations, every step of this revamp has been meticulously executed to bolster the readiness of the Philippine Armed Forces. The Basa Air Base runway rehab will facilitate seamless military operations and contribute to overall national security. Under the title, Basa Air Base Runway Rehab, Enhancing Philippine Armed Forces Capabilities with U.S. Funding, this video delves into the importance of international alliances and cooperation. Discover how this partnership between the United States and the Philippines fosters regional stability and promotes a secure environment for all. Stay tuned for breathtaking aerial views, insightful interviews, and fascinating behind-the-scenes footage, showcasing the dedication and teamwork that led to the successful completion of this project. Witness the immense impact of the Basa Air Base runway rehab on the readiness and effectiveness of the Philippine Armed Forces. Basa Air Base runway rehab completed, the Philippines and the United States on Monday held a dedication ceremony to mark the completion of the rehabilitation of the runway of the Basa Air Base in Floridablanca, Pampanga. This is the largest Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, EDCA, project between Manila and Washington, D.C. which amounts to over PHP $1.3 billion. The Philippine Air Force, PAF, said in a statement, after less than a year of rehabilitation, with reinforced pavement and improved structural integrity, the runway is now ready to accommodate larger and heavier aircraft, such as the PAF's cargo planes. The statement further said, the improved runway ensures safer conditions for training and operations of aircraft. Especially during response to emergencies and calamities, the ribbon cutting and blessing of the runway were followed by a low-pass flyby of 4 FA-50PH aircraft. Defense Secretary Gilberto Teodoro Jr. and U.S. Deputy Chief of Mission to the Philippines Robert Ewing led the ceremony. Also present were Armed Forces of the Philippines Chief General Romeo Brawner Jr., PAF Chief Lieutenant General Stephen P. Pereno, and Lieutenant General Scott L. Plius, Commander, 7th Air Force, Pacific Air Forces, and other representatives from the United States government, local government agencies, different branches of the AFP, project contractors, and other stakeholders, EDCA sites to make PH more resilient, as this developed. Teodoro said EDCA sites would make the country's defense more resilient and robust. The Philippine government together with the United States government as our treaty partner and other governments are helping to make Philippine defense resilient and robust. Because the protection of the Philippines as a structural and integral political entity in the world means the propagation of rules-based international orders and norms, Teodoro said when asked how EDCA facilities will help the country. U.S. and Philippine defense officials marked the completion of their Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement site project at Basa Air Base in a ceremony unveiling a refurbished runway on Monday. Efforts to repair and upgrade the runway to accommodate larger aircraft began in March. The runway was expected to be completed in September. A Philippine Air Force press release emphasized that the rehabilitated runway will ensure safer conditions for training exercises, humanitarian assistance and disaster relief operations. Costing about $25 million, the project to renovate the Philippine Air Force Base's 2,800-meter-long runway is the largest investment made by Washington under EDCA, which allows American forces to operate, store equipment and construct facilities at select military bases across the longtime U.S. treaty ally, Basa Air Base, home to the Philippine Air Force's sole fighter squadron, is one of 9 sites designated for U.S. access under the EDCA. The U.S. has allocated $66 million out of the $82 million earmarked for EDCA projects at the Air Base, making Basa the largest investment to date. The first project built under the agreement, a warehouse dedicated to housing equipment and supplies for humanitarian assistance and disaster relief, was constructed at Basa in 2019. Other completed and prospective projects at Basa include command and control infrastructure, fuel storage and aircraft parking. Since 2014, EDCA has expanded from 5 sites to 9. The most recent expansion was declared at the beginning of this year amid a series of incidents between the Philippines and China in the South China Sea, and as Washington renewed its relationship with Manila under the Philippines' new Marcos administration. Of the 4 new sites declared in April, 3 are in northern Luzon facing Taiwan. The placement of these bases, while addressed by Philippine officials as necessary for national defense, prompted concern from senators and even a thinly veiled threat from the Chinese ambassador against Filipino workers in Taiwan. During the U.S.-Philippines two ministerial dialogue, Washington committed to increasing its EDCA investments from the current $82 million to over $100 million by the end of FY 2023. These investments also boost the Philippine economy, with the majority of contracts going to Philippine contractors. In September, U.S. Indo-Pacific Command Chief Admiral John Aquilino visited Basa during his tour of EDCA sites across the Philippines, calling the construction progress truly impressive. "We're very pleased. I was here a year ago, and the progress of the runway in all the sites is moving at a great pace, thanks to our strong partnership, Basa Air Base. This is Fightertown, Philippines, the home of the Boys of Basa, the Pit of the Cobras, the Roost of the Fictors. This is the place of the Philippine Air Force's 5th Fighter Wing codenamed Cobra, and whose F-5 equipped 6th Squadron and the armed AS-211 equipped 7th are based. It is also the home of the PAF's aerobatic squadrons, the Blue Diamonds, and the Red Aces. This is the haven of the first air defense of the nation, built during the early stages of World War II by the United States Army Air Corps. It was then known as Floridablanca Air Field after the Pampanga town to which it is presently located today. After the war, it was turned over to the PAF on May 2, 1947, and the first post-war PAF fighters, the P-51 Mustangs, were transferred here. The base was named in honor of Philippine Army Air Corps Lieutenant Cesar T. Basa, a member of Captain Villamore's P-26 equipped 6th Pursuit Squadron and who became the first Filipino aerial dogfight casualty in Philippine military history.